Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. This is a requested video. I was asked, how did you teach your daughter about money, or how do you teach kids about money? Let's get started and talk about it. I always say this, it's personal finance. Each family is different, and I only have one adult daughter. I think one of the very best things that any of us can do, just in life in general, is to lead by example. To be totally frank, some of the examples that I have shown have been really positive, but there's been other areas in my life where I've had weaknesses. The good news is my daughter has learned from my mistakes. So I'm going to take you back to when my daughter was young and share a little story. When she was younger, I gave her an allowance, and I remember that she wanted this gymnastic Barbie, and I didn't know whether it was going to be a well-made Barbie or not. At that time, I think she was about 6. She really loved Barbies when she was a little girl. I also did. And she wanted this Barbie, and I told her she was going to have to save up for it. Well, I remember the Barbie was $20, and I gave her $5 a week for allowance. And so it took her a little over a month to save up for this Barbie. She purchased the Barbie and bought it herself. She felt so good about it. And then after purchasing it, because it came with all this little gymnastic equipment that was made of plastic, she realized that it really was not worth the money that we paid. And that lesson stuck with her, that, you know what, that was hard-earned money, and she didn't feel she got the value for the money spent. So ever since then, I think she was about 6 or 7, she's been really cautious about how she spends her money. And when she does spend money on anything, whether it's clothing or personal care products, it doesn't matter what it is, she has to absolutely love that product. For example, if we go clothes shopping, she doesn't buy that many clothes. She doesn't even have that many. And the reason why is most of the things that she sees, she just doesn't absolutely love it. If she doesn't absolutely love something, she does not buy it. And so if you see her purchase a shirt or a skirt that she loves, you're going to see her wear that a lot. So that is one thing that she's done. And that lesson from back when she got an allowance, that has really stuck with her over all these years. Now, some things that I did teach her that she's learned from that have been great have been to try to be as completely debt-free as you can. I know debt happens sometimes when you're making plans and not making plans. Okay, life happens, but to try to be debt-free, because she has no debt at all, no college loan debt, which is great. That's number 1. Number 2, to always have a savings account. Number 3, see if you can keep your expenses low. So all of those things she has learned from me. But I'm going to tell you 2 more things that she has learned on her own from mistakes I have made. Number 1, she's told me for a long time, you buy too many groceries. We don't need all this. We don't always go through all this. Like I said, the big thing she does is she buys what she really loves, even if it's going to cost a little more. So that means that she uses it. That includes the groceries too. So she would have little to no food waste if she was out on her own. Let me just share that. Okay, so groceries, she would buy a lot less because she's going to use everything she has. And she's learned from my mistake of maybe purchasing more than what our family needs. That's number 1. Number 2, she actually is a minimalist. She has seen us bring things into this home and not being able to find space for things, and it really bothers her. And when she was little, she had a lot of toys. And, people gave her toys. I got stuff at garage sales. I barely, paid full price for anything. So, we got fantastic deals. I know we had a lot of toys because I had several people think I had a daycare in the home. So she saw, hey, I don't have space for all this. And ever since she's been little, she's been slowly decluttering and making her room a really nice open space. So she doesn't have a lot of shoes, clothes, books, anything. She just has the things that she loves. And so the good news with all of this is she has seen me make mistakes over the years in terms of over purchasing things or buying things that I don't need. Like I've mentioned before in other videos, even if I save a lot of money, and even if I invest and I do all those things, and even if I'm debt-free, it doesn't mean that I'm always a good steward of what I have. I still make mistakes with purchasing things that really don't bring me that much value, or purchasing services that don't bring me that much value. So the biggest thing that she's learned is to really Give it a lot of thought before making purchases so that she gets the best value and that she loves everything she has. That's the biggest takeaway. And it's amazing because she's actually learned more from my mistakes so that she can do things better for her future. So those are the things I wanted to share today. If you have any tips and tricks of, how to talk to your kids about money, let me know. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope to see you on another video. Bye-bye.